Okay, so people ask me, what do I think about Deontay Wilder and his comments about Anthony Joshua? The only two comments I could find is one where he said Anthony Joshua looks like a broken man, and plenty of people have said that. I don't find that anything like a derogatory. And the fact that he said that Anthony Joshua's team reached out to him and they tried to lock him in for insurance, and this sport is not a sport, it's a business, which is very much true. But I guess people feel some kind of way about it because they feel that every time Anthony Joshua takes a loss, Deontay Wilder always has something to say about it. And he does. I'm not sure why he's like that, but if you ask me, he seems to dislike Anthony Joshua more than he does Tyson Fury, which is weird to me. That's just in my opinion, because he's always got going out his way to dig at Anthony Joshua. So I guess by saying this, he was trying to further insult or poke fun or just say, even your own team didn't believe in you. Just basically whatever's going on with Anthony Joshua just to make him look worse. But the funny thing to me is it's funny how it only takes a different perspective to me to put this in the light to where it benefits Anthony Joshua. Is this actually compliments Anthony Joshua, and I'm going to tell you why. Because what Deontay Wilder has revealed to you, he showed you how and why Anthony Joshua ended up in the situation that he's in right now. Anthony Joshua has ended up in the situation that he's in with 3 losses because he chose to fight the best instead of the Robert Helenius of the world. That's actually what Wilder is showing you, because it's the thing. Some people consider Wilder the second best heavyweight, third best heavyweight. Some may even consider Wilder the number 1 best heavyweight. But the point is, he's somewhere between 1 and 3 or 1 and 4. You know what I'm saying? Wherever you want to put him. So when he says that they try to lock him in for insurance, well, that's what your team does. They look for the next best thing just because have a plan A, B, and C. I don't know if Wilder knows that, but that's what your team does. And what do you mean by locking you in for insurance? Locking somebody in for insurance means that I want you on standby in case this guy doesn't come through or in case he drops out the fight. That's having insurance. But saying somebody wants to fight you, which most people consider Deontay Wilder still a top heavyweight, right after you face one of the top heavyweights, that's not no insurance. That's ambition. That's doing something that the rest of the people in the division didn't do. And it only reminds you how Anthony Joshua has gotten to this point that he has got right now. Because he's tried to fight the best. Now, this is the thing. This is the second time that Deontay Wilder has exposed to you that Anthony Joshua tried to fight him. Remember, the first time is when he was talking crap to Tyson Fury and said, Fury, I'm the one that gave you a chance. I could have fought Anthony Joshua. They offered me more money, but I wanted to help you out. Bam. That's one time right there that you know that Deontay Wilder could have gave you the Anthony Joshua fight, but he turned it down to help out Fury. Okay? Now here it is. He's revealing to you a second time Anthony Joshua has tried to fight Deontay Wilder. Now this is the thing. You said that they reached out to you for insurance, but did you oblige? Is the question. Because the truth is, I really don't know why Deontay Wilder is even boxing. What is there left for him but the Robert Helenius of the world? What else? If you're not trying to fight Usyk, if you're not trying to fight Tyson Fury again, if you're not trying to fight Anthony Joshua, then what are you doing? What's the point? These other names are, that, like you said, it's a business, right? If this is a business, then I'm expecting to see a business move. All right. And the business move says if Anthony Joshua calls you for some so-called insurance, since this is a business, he offers you the most money out of any of them. So I'm expecting that offer to be obliged. You see how we changed the gauge on that? And it's all fact. You know, did you accept? Did you set up? Because you know what? People still want to see that fight. You know? So I guess by trying to release to the world that he tried to get him for insurance, which is stupid. That's not even insurance. If he tried to fight you for a second time, how do you think telling that to the world and then trying to dress up like, yeah, his team didn't believe in him, they try to use me as some type of insurance? It's just showing you how Anthony Joshua got to where he got and why he's in the position he is right now is because he's tried to fight the best. And if you call yourself one of the best, for all the people who looking at Wilder like he's one of the best and what, guess what? After fighting somebody of the caliber of Usyk, Anthony Joshua wasn't going to turn around and go fight the Luis Ortiz or the Robert Helenius or the Lucas Browns of the world. He went to the next best thing, the next biggest threat, another threatening fighter, Deontay Wilder. So in all actuality, by saying this, he don't know it, but he's giving credit to Anthony Joshua by the way he's carried himself throughout this sport. Because Joshua is the one fighter who could have milked his situation towards no end. That's another thing people don't give Joshua credit for. Joshua could have milked the living fuck out of his career. He did the total opposite. He didn't take on no Otto Weilans or no Robert Helenius and stuff like that. He went for anybody who was somebody. So Deontay Wilder coming out and saying it just once again proves AJ was always about giving you what you wanted. You can call him soft. You can call him this. Yes, he acted like a diva. Yes, he lost his mind. Yes, he flipped out on Usyk. Yes, all that. But one thing I don't like people saying about him is calling him a coward. You don't make those kind of moves being no coward. He could be soft, but the man ain't no coward. Because if that's the case, how come ain't nobody moved like he moved yet? Wilder had a head start. Fury had a head start. They didn't do it. He came in and did it. So I know what he was probably trying to do by putting this out there. You know what I'm saying? And by putting it out there, it just lets me know that he turned it down. And if you did turn it down, why? And why are you back in the sport? Because there's your big, if this is a business, there your big payday is right there. So did you say yes? And if you didn't, then how come you not giving the fans what they want to see? But see, that's why Joshua ended up where he's at. So that's why, to me, it's kind of weird. You can knock him for those antics, but as far as what he has done with his career and stuff like that, still got the best resume. Still has fought over the majority of guys in the top 10 heavyweight list. Still. So that's only a credit to Anthony Joshua. I don't know if people know that. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he said that he went to you, you know what I'm saying? Right after that, just look at his lineup. Look who he's been fighting. Look at all that. Look who he's been fighting. And then after that, he went to Wilder. Because then again, AJ always said, I'll fight Wilder, belt or no belt. Hasn't AJ always said that? Belt or no belt. He's always said that. You know what I'm saying? So now it's got to be some insurance thing. It's It's not no insurance thing if you're not there to replace Usyk in any type of way. You're just the next guy. He used that word out of terminology. Well, he used the wrong terminology for that word. You know, I know what he was trying to say, but that's not what it was. So in the end, I guess trying to disrespect AJ only proves once again that AJ was about giving you what you wanted, and AJ wasn't just all about the money. AJ cared about his legacy. AJ cared about how you viewed him, how his career was talked about, and you could tell that by the fights that he chose to take, because he's never taken any soft touches. He could have had plenty of auto whiling in between warm-up fights and all that stuff. AJ has never done that. And even after they, whatever they not, believe that he'll lose to Usyk or not, even after that, still willing to go in there and fight Deontay Wilder after that. That's where people need to tip their hat to AJ, because that's something that he did do. The antics, I ain't got no excuse for no over emotional soft shit like that. It is what it is. He had a moment. Shit, we all gonna have them. It's just not all gonna be in front of a camera. But anyway, that's my thoughts on this. Bruce Vane, I'm out. Like, comment, subscribe. Stop playing.